when I met Miriam, she helped me realize that that simply wasn't true. So in joining her, it helped me realize that I already had enough to make an impact on this world today. I already had enough to get paying clients. I didn't have to necessarily have so much more life experience to contribute. And it gave me a sense of direction. So she helped me with gaining more confidence in that field of coaching with a purpose and not having to surrender to only giving away my time without getting some type of contribution in return. So that's pretty much where it started of why I'm here, to get more comfortable with saying that not only am I a self-worth coach, but this is the reason why I am worth it for you to pay for it. You made me feel important. And I think that's more or less the reason why I said yes. You cared about my story. You cared about where I wanted to go. You cared about me in general, which a lot of coaches that I've spoken to only really just wanted my money. They didn't really care about where I was going to go with it. And they were also only concerned about how can we get you $10,000, $20,000 in 1 month? And that wasn't my goal. It never was. But you cared about what I actually was saying. And you hit on all the staples that I value in myself as a coach. And, I think that was really important to me, which made me, when I had my first call with you, said, Miriam, I'm already choosing you. I already know that I want to work with you, but I just can't afford you at this moment. But it's already a yes, but give me some time, but it's already a yes. And that's primarily why I chose you, Miriam, is because you have a really special gift in making people feel like they're the only one and they're the one you want to work with. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but the fact that you're getting somebody and they're the ones who's doing the discovery call and they are the one you're not getting an associate, is really, really important. And it's special. You could be helping millions of people, but yet you still find time to help just one more. And I think that's awesome.
I'm so happy to hear it from you. Tell us, what do you love the most about the program? Why did it work so well for you?
I think the step-by-step hand-holding, honestly, and I don't mean to sound clasped in saying that, but for somebody who didn't have direction, who didn't have too much of a know-how, to be just given, let's say, an e-learning tutorial without any explanation behind it, can still make trying to start something difficult. So I think the time spent in hand-holding and saying, hey, do this, try this. This is how it works. This is how it works for me. Here's some of my results. I think that's why I'm having so much success. And then on top of that, and having our one-on-one conversations and going through the day-to-day on, what's happening, is also helping me on the outside. So when I'm not busy promoting on social media and when I'm talking to people on the outside, I'm also giving them the space to tell me no. Hey, you don't want the coaching, that's totally cool. But, I just want you to know, these are some of the things that you do. You could take it or leave it and walk away okay with that. Like, I still did a service, and I think that was really helpful too. So it's bringing my brand from not only being social media driven, but also on the outside too. And allowing me to just speak in both spaces. And a lot of it was just remembering some of the strategy. What's the offer? What are you going to give them for free? How are you going to help them? How are you being clear on what it is you do offer and how you offer it? So a lot of what I put on social media, I'm reverberating outside, and it's been super helpful.
Good to hear. What are your results from implementing what we teach in our program?
Some of my results is I have a twofold result. One, I have been working with some individuals already, and I'm seeing so much more improvement when I got really clear on what it was that I was doing. So at one point, as you heard me mistakenly say, because I was saying it over and over again, that I was a personal growth coach. And then in working with Miriam, I kind of realized that everybody is a personal growth coach. Any form that you do it all comes down to personal growth. How can I be a little more specific about it? So then I realized, well, I talk a lot about self-care. I talk a lot about self-worth and and self-love, and how those things are the things to me that really promotes a fulfilling life. So then I said, well, here you go. Shanette, you're going to be a self-worth coach, because self-love, self-care, and personal growth all ties into that one umbrella. So this is what you're going to do now. And then as I started to work in that space, and then as I'm coaching my people that I were already working with, which was 2, I started to learn a lot about myself and my coaching, and how I can continue to grow as a coach, and then continue to help my people, what some of the things that I can do in my personal life through the coaching of others, that I also was coaching myself at the same time. And it was incredible. So having said that, not only am I seeing my own success, but I'm seeing the success in the individuals that I help. You know, they feel, and I had a testimonial already that spoke that and this was just so wonderful. I didn't expect it, but she was like, I've been working with Shanette, and I've uncovered so much more in the time with her than I did working with my personal therapist. And I was just like, wait a minute, what? That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that I could be there for you. And she's seeing the fruits of her hard work. And, I tell them, I was like, yes, I helped, but you did the work. You should be really thanking yourself more so than anything else, because you did the work. I didn't do it for you. All I did was open the door. And that's important to me, right? I stand on a firm pillar of, I don't go into coaching to tell my clients what to do. I go into coaching to teach them what to do, so they won't need me for that very same reason again.
That's incredible that you are now helping your clients to win. Tell me, how has your life personally changed since getting these results?
Well, my life has been wonderful. When people ask me, Shana, how are you today? I say confidently, I'm great, or I'm wonderful, or I'm fantastic. Oh, I'm amazing today. Like, these things are not just like cover up emotions just so that somebody stops asking me questions. This is like, no, I really truly mean it. And it also worked on my patience. I have so much more patience. I listen a lot more. I talk a lot less. I only speak when it's my time to speak. I let the person get their story out. And because of all that internal work that I do for myself, I've been complimented recently by a friend of mine who said, Shanette, I don't know what it is, but I really, really love your mindset these days. And I was like, I guess you love it because, 1, I'm in a so much better place, and 2, I'm only a reflection of you. And if you see that my mindset is so much better, it's because you're working on your own and you identify it. Game recognized game. So, keep doing what you're doing.
That's amazing, Shanette. Where do you think you would be today if you have not joined the program?
I still would be struggling with my online presence. I still would be thinking and stuck in my limited belief that I was not worth being paid for my services. I would still be thinking that I needed to do so much more, like that whole idea of you don't have enough, therefore you're not enough and you need more. If that was truly my mission for the whole year, there would have been a lot of opportunities I would have missed out on if I continued that way. And